What's up guys, welcome back to another Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. In today's video we're going to be talking about huge leaks. We're going to be going over every single leak that has happened for Modern Warfare. So we have tons of game modes, we have tons of maps, we have new operators, we have new weapons, we have so much new content, including information about the Battle Royale mode and additional content that will be coming with the Battle Pass starting sometime in December. So it's getting really close to December, and this content should be coming out real soon. And some of the content in this video, some of these leaks, have actually been released as content over the past couple weeks. So just keep that in mind. These are leaks ever since the game came out. So we're going to be going over every single leak, everything that has been found within the game code, rumors, all sorts of stuff. So first off, let's go over some potential DLC maps that were leaked. So this was actually leaked, and these come from a YouTuber, The Game Revolution. He has leaked so much stuff regarding Modern Warfare. It is actually crazy. Basically, if there's something that's going on at Infinity Ward, something that's being worked on, he knows about it, and now the community knows about it. So if the Infinity Ward is making a new map, if they have plans for a new mode, like the Battle Royale mode, we know about it through him because the developers are leaking it to him, and he's leaking it to us. So he posted a video basically saying that there's going to be a bunch of new maps coming to Modern Warfare that are currently in development. So they're all being worked on at some point, in like some fashion. They're being worked on. But the maps that we have are Wetwork, Terminal, Crash, Vacant, Broadcast, Scrapyard, and Rust. Those are all 6v6 maps. Rust is supposed to be a 6v6 map and a gunfight map. We have a map called Farah, Boneyard, Caged, Hook, and then he says we have 4 more ground war maps and 3 more gunfight maps. So one of these ground war maps is probably actually Cosmetic Farmland. That was included in an update a little while ago. There was actually a new ground war map that came out, so it's actually one of those. Plus we also have a little bit more leaks later on, actually going over that as well. So a whole bunch of new maps. I mean, these ones are basically almost all remakes, which I think is personally a good thing, because a lot of the maps in Modern Warfare are currently kind of dreadful and aren't that great. So if we get some great maps from Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and even Modern Warfare 3, that would be fantastic. And it looks like we're going to get that. So we have Wetwork from Call of Duty 4, Terminal from Modern Warfare 2 and 3, Crash from Call of Duty 4, Vacant from Call of Duty 4, Broadcast from Call of Duty 4, Scrapyard from Modern Warfare 2, and Rust from Modern Warfare 2. And now Farah, Boneyard, Caged, and Hooked. These ones are going to be new maps, as well as the Ground War and the Gunfight maps. So he leaked the names of them, but we also have images of maps and stuff. So this source here for this next part of this comes from Reddit. So people have actually found in the game code images and like strings of text within the game code of new maps and modes and all sorts of stuff. So this came from a Reddit thread, so I'll link this in the description. Unfortunately, guys, I'm so sorry, I cannot show you guys these images. If I show you guys these images, Activision will DMCA take down this video, and boom, the video is just gone. So if I include the images, video won't be up, but I can give you guys a link in the description that you guys can go and check it out for yourself. So if you guys are interested in these images or any of these articles or sources or anything like that, check that out in the link in the video description. But we have some gunfight maps. So just like the Game Revolution said, we have some new gunfight maps, and they're actually the same names, but these ones are actually confirmed through the game codes. We have Cage, Cargo, and Hook. So cool stuff there. There's even like text strings within the game code for these maps. And we also have Exclusion, which is another 2v2 map. Now this one we actually have an image of, so once again, if you want to check out these images, look in the description and go to the source and you guys can see these. We also have Shoot House, which is actually a multiplayer map that we actually got to play as, and that came out in an update, came out with Cosmetic Farmlands a couple weeks ago. So this one was leaked. It was supposed to be a 2v2 gunfight map, but obviously it was changed into a 6v6 map. So cool stuff. But now let's talk about the 6v6 and 10v10 maps, because now we have even more maps that were actually found in the game code than what the Game Revolution leaked. So we have Anaya, Tac, Crash, which is from Call of Duty 4, we already went over that, Dam, Cosmetic Farmland, which, okay, we already know about that, Gulag, Hospital, Layover, Lowline, Lumber, Malishiv, Millbase, Oasis, Port, Prison, Rivna, Shipment, Shipment Day, Shipment Night, Slums, Stadium, Subbase, Super, Urzikstan, Torres, Transit, TV Station, Farida, Rust, Takedown, Borderline, That is a lot of maps. There was 38 maps that were found within the game code. 2 of these are Shoot House and Cosmetic Farmland, so we already got those as actual release content. But a couple highlights out of these 6v6 and 10v10 maps are Crash, like we already talked about, Gulag, which was actually talked about a little bit in the Battle Royale leak, which it is going to be part of the Battle Royale mode, but I'm assuming it's also going to be part of the regular multiplayer. I mean, it is, you know, a gunfight map currently, but I think that, I mean, obviously it says here, it says 6v6 or 10v10 maps. That'd be kind of cool to be able to play as that. We also have Shipment from Call of Duty 4. That'd be cool to see that return. I mean, it returned in World War II, and that was pretty fun to play as, although a lot of people came behind the Jeeps. We also have different, like, time of day settings for that, so we have Shipment Day and Shipment Night. Kind of interesting. Another one that's interesting here is Slums. I mean, Slums was a map from Black Ops 2, but I doubt they're bringing like the actual Black Ops 2 map into this game. It's probably just going to be called Slums, but it's not actually going to be like a remake of the Black Ops 2 map. We also have Stadium, which interestingly enough, this was like, I believe, a Black Ops 1 map, but this is more like probably the stadium that we actually can see within the ground war maps, and that you can actually like see in the co-op mode within like Special Ops. So part of one of the like Spec Ops missions, one of the operations, is you actually like go up right next to the stadium. So this is probably going to take place in the stadium or around it or something like that. You know, obviously taking place in the stadium within Modern Warfare. You know, the stadium is already in the game code, not stadium from like Black Ops 1. We have Subbase, which was a Modern Warfare 2 map, pretty cool. Urzikstan, we don't really know. TV station, I mean, that could be similar to broadcast, I don't know. I mean, this list here doesn't list broadcast, I'm assuming TV station and broadcast are probably the same. I mean, we have Transit, which, I mean, that was a Black Ops 2 Zombies map, so I doubt that really has any correlation there, but kind of interesting. But we do have images here of Farida, Rust, Takedown, and Borderline. Pretty cool maps. I mean, these are all really cool looking, and I have some pretty cool looking images here for these. So I am really excited about all these maps. Honestly, it seems like we have a lot of these maps and stuff are leaked in the game code that they're pretty much almost all complete. Like, we have actual images of the maps. So I figure for them to, you know, actually take images of the maps and have them in the game code, they're probably pretty much completed already. But I don't know. It kind of seems like what Infinity Ward is doing with this game is that they've created a lot of maps for the game, but instead of releasing them at launch, now they're kind of spacing them out. So we only got a couple maps at launch, and the community kind of hates the maps currently within Modern Warfare's multiplayer. And so it seems like they're kind of, you know, spoon-feeding us some of these maps over time. So about every 2 weeks since launch, we've gotten an update with new content. So the first 2 weeks after launch, we got Cosmetic Farmland, and we got Shoot House, and then 2 weeks after that, on this last Tuesday, we got 2 new Spec Ops operations and a new Spec Ops missions. That was all pretty cool. And so a week from tomorrow, so on December 3rd, it'll have been 2 weeks again. So that's most likely when we're going to get another content drop, most likely with some more multiplayer content, with most likely another ground war map and another regular 6v6 or 10v10 multiplayer map as well. But for the ground war maps that we have leaked here, it was just Smetna Farms. Apparently they have callouts here for hay storage, launchers, central barns, silos, and windmills. Obviously this one is Cosmetic Farmland. This has already been released and stuff, but it was in the game code earlier from when this was leaked. But then we have another thing under other here, which is gun course. Make your way through the course as fast as possible while clearing all enemy targets and avoiding civilian casualties. So these ones, I believe, are the classic Special Ops maps. So the ones where you have to earn like 3 stars on them, and you gotta basically complete them within a time limit. That's what I'm assuming these ones are. So this is what reminds me of that like training course within Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. And you also have another one called Marksman Range, which looks pretty similar to it. It's like a target range. You're probably gonna need to clear it as fast as you can. But that is all the multiplayer maps that have been found within the PC version of Modern Warfare. But now we also have another leak. This leak is actually of the Battle Royale mode, and if you guys want to learn more about this leak, I have a separate video on the channel covering this. This goes over the map, the perks, the mode, like everything about the Battle Royale map and mode within Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I have an entire video talking about that. It's a pretty big video. There's a huge leak here because just about everything about the Battle Royale mode right now has been leaked, and that will be coming sometime in 2020. Early 2020 is what has been leaked from sources within Infinity Ward is that's when they're planning to release it sometime early 2020. But that'll be really cool, so I'm excited to see that. But I have a separate video on the channel all about that, so if you guys are interested in that, you guys can go and check that out. Next up is that we have 13 unreleased operators. So there's an image that shows off all these operators. We have operators like Iskra, Kilgore, Nebo, Stoli, Trig, Yandi, Farah, Ghost, Hooper, Kato, Lynch, Quinn, and Zedra. So these are all a mix of allegiance and coalition forces, with even some like Spetsnaz, Demon Dogs, and SAS, Warcom, Jackals, and Chimera operators. And we actually have two like promotional images for two of these operators. One of them is for Ghost, and the other one is for Zedra. First one is for Ghost. It says the Ghost of Verdansk, and it's like a pretty high quality image of this character, and he looks a lot like Ghost from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But this is all pretty cool. I'm excited about that. I mean, this is like almost like a finished promotional image, so I'm assuming this is probably what's going to be coming within like the first season, and when the Battle Pass comes out for Modern Warfare in December. It's already been confirmed by Activision that the Battle Pass, the first season for Modern Warfare, will start sometime in December. So I'm assuming these are going to be part of that, whether or not they're actually like for sale for like real life money, or they're part of the Battle Pass that remains to be seen. But these are like two like promotional images of like really high quality images of these two characters. So I'm assuming these ones are going to come out first, and then we're going to get other ones down the line as soon as, as they get like more and more updated and we get further in the seasons of the game. The other one is Zedra, and this one, the promotional thing says the Nightcrawler, and this is a female operator. And now on to the next leak is that there has been references to the Vector SMG and also the crossbow within Modern Warfare. So there was images found all around a couple maps in Call of Duty Modern Warfare that show the crossbow, but people have actually gone into the game code and actually found that the Vector SMG and the crossbow are actually playable weapons within the game. So you have to go in the PC version. You can't just like use it in a regular multiplayer match. Like you gotta, go into the PC version and do some trickery and stuff, and then you can use it. But they've all been modeled and have all the sounds and different stuff for them, and basically usable. So it appears that within the first season of Modern Warfare in December, these are going to be some of the first weapons that we're actually going to get as DLC weapons within Modern Warfare. There's a Vector SMG and a crossbow as well. So that's really exciting. People have actually posted gameplay of these, so I'll try and link that in the description if you guys are interested in that. And next up is another thing found from data mining the PC files of Modern Warfare. And this is that a Reddit user has shared 23 different game modes that have been found within Modern Warfare's PC files. There's a whole bunch of new ones and also some old ones that are going to be returning as well. So some of these ones have descriptions, other ones do not. So the ones that don't are Showdown. It's apparently a core and a hardcore game mode. There's no description for it, so we don't know what Showdown is. We have Onslaught, Incursion, Fireteam. Fireteam will have a hardcore variant of it as well. And Breach. Breach just has a core variant. We have Arms Race, which we also have a hardcore variant, which this could be the same as Arm Race that we got in Black Ops 2 and also in Black Ops 4, where you get, it's team deathmatch, but you get like more score per kill, so you basically can get your streaks a lot faster. Although Modern Warfare doesn't, have score streaks, they have kill streaks, so I'm not sure how that would work, if it is the same mode as it was from Treyarch's games, or if it's just called the same thing, but it's an actual different mode. And now, let's go on to the modes that actually have descriptions on top of them. So we have Team Juggernaut, and in this mode, each team has a Juggernaut, and Juggernaut kills are worth more points than the first team to reach the score limit wins. So it's kind of like Team Deathmatch, but each team has a Juggernaut. Pretty cool. We have Reinforce, is where you capture points to revive fallen teammates. You can taking all points will win the round. This is a mode that I believe has been in Call of Duty games before. We have Rupture, which is where you can take control of a powerful Juggernaut and push to the enemy's base to win. A lot of Juggernaut modes within this, kind of cool, although like we only have Juggernaut currently as a kill streak, but this would be cool to actually have them as like actual game modes. Pretty cool. We have One in the Chamber, which is returning from previous Call of Duty games, where you gain ammo by eliminating enemies and the highest score wins. We have Invasion, which is also a hardcore mode, where you take your team's flag into the enemy team's base. So it's kind of like reverse capture the flag. So instead of grabbing the enemy's flag and taking it back to your base, you take your flag into the enemy team's base. We have Infected, which is a fan favorite mode. It's been really popular for years. is actually going to return at some point, where you eliminated survivors become infected, you infect everybody or survive the game to win. Next mode is high value target. You gain score by eliminating players on the opposing team, and you extract the high value enemy combatants to steal score back. We have Gun Game, which was actually officially released within Modern Warfare, so I'm not going to go over that because everybody knows what Gun Game is, and it's already officially been released. We have Grind, which I believe was first introduced in Call of Duty Ghosts, where you can recover dog tags and take them to the objective marker to score for your team. Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 also did a mode like this. I want to say it was called like Rupture or something like that. But I can't remember exactly what it was called. They also had like a Leprechaun variant of it last year for Black Ops 4. But it's basically the same deal. Is just, you know, you get kills and they drop like a little dog tag, they drop a little thing, and you take it to an objective marker to score. So it's kind of like Kill Confirmed, but there's an actual central place where you have to drop off all your tags and stuff. We have Drop Zone, which was from Modern Warfare 3. You hold the drop zone to earn points and drone packages. So it's kind of like Hardpoint, but it kind of rotates and you earn points and you get like kill streaks from it too. So Drop Zone's pretty fun, and I really enjoyed that mode. We have Demolition, which has been in Call of Duty games before, but has been basically tossed out the window in the past like 5 years. It hasn't really been in many Call of Duty games lately. It's where teams alternate in attacking and defending 2 bomb sites, both of which must be destroyed by the attacking team equipped with bombs. We have Defender, which is where you capture the drone and hold it to upload data and earn points for your team. That's, once again, a returning game mode from previous Call of Duty games. Search and Rescue is first introduced in Call of Duty Ghosts. It's basically Search and Destroy, but you have dog tags, so it's where you have teams take turns defending and destroying an objective, and you can recover dog tags to allow or deny respawns. We have Capture the Flag. Everybody knows what Capture the Flag is. It's been in a lot of Call of Duty games. It's going to be returning at some point, where you get the enemy's flag and return it to your base. We have Fire Mission, which also has a hardcore variant. It's where you eliminate enemies, capture headquarters, and extract VIPs to earn score for your team. That's kind of interesting. It's basically a mix of TDM, headquarters, and other modes where you extract the VIPs. Kind of like that HVT mode, you actually have to extract it. That's pretty cool. You have Assault, which is where attackers attack a bomb site and defenders defend. Kind of sounds a lot like Demolition. I mean, there's a bomb site, and it's also similar to Search and Destroy, so not exactly sure what the deal is with this one. And then we have All or Nothing, which was in Modern Warfare 3. It's where you spawn with a custom pistol, throwing knife, and no starting ammo. Extra perks are gained on kills, but you lose everything on death. All or Nothing is so great. I love they're actually going to be getting some great party game modes coming back. And lots of game modes actually leaked within Modern Warfare. That's really dope, dude. I can't wait. I hope all these actually come out with certain updates and stuff. I mean, we did have Gun Game and Hardpoint were added in, so hopefully with time we're actually going to get other modes like Team Juggernaut, Reinforced, Rupture, One in the Chamber, Invasion, Infected, and all the rest, dude. I'm really excited. I really think that having more modes and maps and stuff will make this game a lot more fun and give it a lot more longevity. Next up is that there is a lot of unreleased cosmetic items that have been found in the game code, so I'll try and link these all in the description for you guys. But these are once again found through the PC version of Modern Warfare. So we have non-animated stickers, we have operator skins, weapon blueprints, animated calling cards, animated player cards, and all this stuff is most likely in the game currently for the new season for Modern Warfare, for Season 1 that's going to debut in December. So Infinity Ward's most likely already finished up everything that's going to be included for the first season, and it's like partially including it in the game code, most likely for like testing purposes, and accidentally left it in through these updates and through all these patches and stuff. But all this stuff is most likely all going to be available once the new season starts for Modern Warfare sometime in December. And now we're approaching the end of the video, and this is that people have actually found within the latest update that came out on November 22nd, people found a whole bunch of leaked stuff in here about new maps, and there are new maps in here. One of them is referred to as Cargo, which looks to be like the new version of Wetwork. So before we talked about Wetwork from Call of Duty 4 returning, but this one looks to be Wetwork, but it's supposed to be, I guess, like Modern Warfare's spin on it. So Cargo is apparently going to be Wetwork. And we have like a loading screen, apparently that was actually included in this, so it's pretty close to being done then, since once again, like I said, we actually have images of these maps So I'm assuming this is probably what's going to come out next Tuesday, is probably a map like Cargo like this, since we already have images of it. It's pretty much done, and we already have a loading screen and such. And then people have also found references to Crash from Call of Duty 4, and they have apparently a partial loading screen of that as well. Plus, people have actually been able to like go in kind of like in a theater mode sort of thing and actually see Crash, like the actual map in game. So it's not completed yet. There's still a bunch of buildings and stuff missing, a whole bunch of assets that are gone, just aren't in here yet. But it looks like it's almost all completed, and it has a lot of new Modern Warfare assets in it, so it's probably still being worked on, almost completed. But the map like Cargo looks to be 100% completed already. And now lastly for today's video, we are going to be talking about the Season 1 for Modern Warfare. Once again, with the update on November 22nd, data miners have actually found a lot of references and stuff about the Season 1 Battle Pass for Modern Warfare. And in this, they found some like actual like in-game videos and stuff, in-game animations for it. And one data miner actually found that the Modern Warfare Season 1 Battle Pass will have 100 tiers, and you can purchase tiers with COD points. So currently COD points are useless within Modern Warfare, but apparently this is what you're going to be able to use COD points for, is for the tiers. You can spend your COD points on buying tiers, and there's going to be 100 tiers for this first season. So that's really exciting and really cool. So we have a whole bunch of leaked stuff today, guys. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of this content when Season 1 actually gets announced and released sometime in December. And once again, like I said, it appears that we're going to be getting content updates, like little like content drops about every 2 weeks. So we've already gotten 2 of them since it's been over 4 weeks since launch. And a week from Tuesday, it'll be another 2 weeks. I'm assuming that's when we're going to get another content drop with more maps and modes and different stuff as well. So there you guys go. That is all the current leaked content within Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That is a lot of stuff that's been leaked, and a lot of content that should hopefully keep the community busy for a while. But I feel like content, I mean, all this stuff is great, but if Modern Warfare at its core is still broken with stuff like skill-based matchmaking and spawns and like weapon balances and stuff like that, then you know, even new content isn't going to be that fun because you still have all these other glaring issues. So I think Infinity Ward needs to sort that out. And then with all of that sorted out, plus the addition of all this new content, should make this game really, really fun to play. And hopefully keep fans sticking around for a long time to come. So there you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have any thoughts on this, let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, with that notification bell as well. Give the video a thumbs up if you're excited, and I'll see you guys in the next video.